Hey everybody, I am back because I love talking about comics and I'm going to talk about this comic right here. This is Blackbird #1 from Image Comics. Now I'll tell you about right up front, this one might be a little short as I really wasn't a big fan of this book. There's nothing really wrong with it per se. There just wasn't enough right with the book, if that makes sense. I don't know. But first off, let's just take a look at this cover. This is a gorgeous cover, man. This is what I call a beautiful cover right here. It's simply stunning. This is what attracted me to the book. You know, they don't say judge a book by its cover, but in comics, man, the cover is what pulls you in. It's like the movie poster. So I love this cover. And the interior art. Man, I can just say the interior art, it's lovely. There's a soft beauty to this book. But let's dig into the story for a second. The central character is Nina. Right? This is Nina right here, and she's got her cat tucked in her sweater. And the book opens with Nina and her sister, and then it opens with an earthquake. She mentions the earthquake was it was a 7.1 on the Richter scale. It seems to be they're referencing a real earthquake that actually happened. I tried to figure out which earthquake it was, but I'll be honest with you, I got bored of doing the research, so I just moved on. So I'm sure it's referencing something that really happened, but moving on. So Nina and her sister is Marissa. They grab Grandma. She goes to find Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad aren't in the house. They run out of the house, and Nina keeps running, and Marissa runs after her. And they find themselves at this overpass. The overpass is about to come crashing down. The car crashes right in front of them. Looks like this might be the end of them. And this is where things get weird. Check it out. This giant, I don't even, what is this? A giant lion beast? I guess it is. It saves him. See, it's holding the overpass up there. It saves him. This is, I don't know, it's a giant ghost lion beast or something. It saves him. That's really all I can say. But then these weird spirits come around and they tell everybody to forget what they've seen. And it has her sister forget. And when it goes to Nina, it tells her to forget, but she really doesn't. She lied. She still remembers what happened. And then, I don't know, man. This book, it makes another leap. Nina has this dream that might have made a little more sense in the script than it actually does in the comic. I don't know. It's she's floating in the water here, and she sees something called the Grand Oasis Diner. And we get inside the diner, and she hears this, I guess, off panel. You better eat. They'll get really, really angry if you don't eat. But I'm not hungry. Then she hears this. Don't be afraid, for I have found you. For I am the beacon. Something's wrong with me. I don't want to go home. I want to go home, and her face starts falling off. And then this weird creature here is like, you can't go back. Not the same as you were. And she's like, what is that? What's going on? Stop, stay away from me. Ah. All right, then she wakes up in the backyard of her house. It felt real. But I woke up on the lawn waiting for our house to be inspected. Interesting plot point. With a matchbook in my hoodie, the Grand Oasis. So it kind of really happened, I guess. 3 things happened after the earthquake. 1, Sharpay ran away that night, probably scared of the quake. That was her cat. We met in the beginning of the book. He was my only cat, and I was the only one who loved him, my sharp little man. 2, the fighting between Mom and Dad got worse than before. He wasn't in bed that night of the earthquake. Whose bed was he in? Everyone knew what was going on after that. This, I gotta say, out of the whole book, the art's really good, but this panel, I don't want to pick on one single panel of a comic, but it's a mess. Perspective is all wrong. Characters are positioned funny. I don't know, not a great panel here. And if it wasn't for the fighting, maybe Mom wouldn't have been in that particular car at that particular moment. And maybe my life wouldn't have gotten all effed up. Oh, so sad, so sad. So that's kind of sets up the backstory for the book. And then this great page here. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is Nina 10 years later. It's gorgeous. This could have easily been the cover of the book as well. But that, like I said, that lays down the backstory, which sets up the rest. So we catch up with Nina again. Now she's kind of a drug addict, an alcoholic, living with her sister, and she works at this bar. And this bar where the manager has her out back shoveling garbage back into the dumpsters. Things aren't really going well for Nina when we catch up with her. Now, since the night she saw this lion thing, she's been obsessed with magic and witchcraft. And so she's out walking home and finds this thing on the wall. What does it say? Wait, I've seen this before. I saw it online. this is a paragon symbol, right? So she's all excited. She sees this symbol on the wall. And then this weird thing, she finds this bracelet, puts a stone in it, and this weird thing's happen. Now, this was the guy she saw at the bar, right? And so there's like really weird Gozer scene from, kind of like Gozer from Ghostbusters here. And you get, dude, can she see us? Who? That girl on the sidewalk? No way. She's looking right at us. Do something about it before. And he's like, tells her, I don't know who this guy is, but he tells her, sorry, little bird. This is for the elite only, unseen. So he pretty much tells her thanks, but no thanks, right? And so then after that, things get really convenient for Nina and the story. Things just kind of happen. I don't want to spoil anymore. I didn't care about the book. I don't want to spoil it for somebody who might. If you read the book and like it, let me know. I didn't particularly care for it. Like I said, it just didn't give me enough story or plot to really care about Nina. She comes across just kind of this sad, pathetic character at the back of the book, and she's just not something I care about. Someone I care about following. Not enough happened. So I'm jumping off Blackbird here. I hope I'm not coming across too harsh. There was a lot to like about the book. I just didn't personally care for the story as much. But like I said, if you've read it, let me know in the comments below. Perhaps I'm just not seeing something. But from my point of view, there's just no reason for me to come back for issue 2. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, hey, do me a favor and hit the like button down below, then subscribe to our channel, and finally click the bell icon so that you'll be notified when we post new videos. And like I said, let me know if I'm missing something with Blackbird. Maybe I'm just not getting it, or there's something I'm missing. Let me know if you liked it, what you liked about it, like I said in the comments below. And that's about it. So until next time, hey, stay cosmic.